Hello and a very warm welcome to HW News with me, Ali Azhar, for the business headlines of the day. Let's get started. A day after the Donald Trump-led USA decided to terminate the designation of India as a beneficiary developing country under the Generalized System of Preferences or the GSP program, thereby slapping a tariff on $5.6 billion worth of exports from India, New Delhi is likely to impose retaliatory tariffs on $10.6 billion worth of goods imported from the US. India has deferred applying higher import duty on US goods an unprecedented 6 times during the last year to keep the trade negotiations with the US from collapsing. However, now, New Delhi seems to be putting its foot down and levying tariffs on almost double the amount the US was planning to. The GSP program allows duty-free entry of around 1900 products from India into the US, benefiting Indian exporters to the tune of $5.6 billion. But, according to Commerce Ministry, the revoking of this designation will not have much impact on India, as duty benefits on this $5.6 billion is worth only $190 million. In fact, if India levies tariffs of its own, it could end up hurting US exporters much more than their Indian counterparts. There are 60 days remaining before which the higher tariffs from the US kick in, and an official from the Ministry of External Affairs has said that India would continue to work with the US to find a solution in the meantime. US exports to India have gone up 30% in the past year, and this has come in a globally depressed market. Oil and gas imports have also gone up, and hence any move by the US to disrupt the status quo would in effect be a self-damaging move by the US. Possibly the most well-known and credible list of rich individuals around the world, the Forbes Rich List, is back for its 2019 edition to showcase to the world where the wealthy stand and just how far behind me and you are. Just a few days ago, the Hurun Global Rich List, an annual report by Chinese research media and investment firm, released its findings. Now it is the turn of Forbes. Globally, it has not been a very good year for the ultra-wealthy, with both the number of billionaires and their total wealth shrinking, proving that even the wealthiest are not immune to economic forces and a weak stock market. Forbes claims that there are 2,153 billionaires, 55 fewer than a year ago, and in total, the ultra-wealthy are worth $8.7 trillion, down $400 billion from 2018, with Asia Pacific being hit the hardest, led by China. The Americas, both North and South, are the only two regions that have more billionaires than they did a year ago, with USA being home to 14 of the world's 20 richest. Jeff Bezos of Amazon fame is the world's wealthiest person with a personal fortune of $131 billion. However, in January, he and his wife Mackenzie announced that they will divorce after 25 years of marriage, and she could get half of his wealth, making her the richest woman on earth. In the Forbes Richest Indian list, Mukesh Ambani continued to lead the pack, being the richest man in Asia and the 13th richest in the world, with a fortune of $50 billion. What is interesting to note is that as per the Hurun Rich List, Ambani was ranked 8th richest in the world with a fortune of $54 billion. However, possibly the most interesting facet of this list is the fact that half-sister of TV personality Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, has been named the youngest self-made billionaire ever, male or female, at the age of just 21 years, amassing this wealth thanks to her ultra-successful cosmetic brand, Kylie Cosmetics. Shares of Dewan Housing Finance Limited, or DHFL, surged by more than 20% in today morning's trade after the home loan provider released a report by an independent chartered accountant firm, TP Oswal and Associates, stating that there were no evidence to prove that it had created any of the 26 shell companies which were alleged to have siphoned off about 31,000 crore rupees worth of funds. Famous for its sting operations, media outlet Cobra Post had on 29 Jan of this year alleged that DHFL and its promoters, the Wadhawan family, had diverted funds to shell companies to buy assets and made political donations beyond permissible limits. The expose led to the share price of DHFL plunging roughly 40% over the next few days. However, an independent review by the CA firm found Cobra Post allegation to be completely baseless and without any merit. Although some lapses in due diligence related to pre-sanctioning and deviation in post-monitoring of funds were found. The stock, after trading upwards of 20% in the morning, finally settled at 148.75 per share, 11% in the green. Thank you for watching HW News. This is me signing off. Have a great day.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.